So this is part 3 to the plumber that did my home, and I'll make this video a little bit longer so you don't have to go from 1 to 2 to part 3. You can just stop and pause. I'll read a little bit further this time, but still you would want to go in the order, of course, of the writing. Anyhow, I'll start where it left off after part 2. And the last line was, "That's when I went into panic mode. This was just yesterday, and now I don't know what to think." And Judith says, or asks, "Well, Beth, what did he say? And I would think the toilet would be connected to the bathroom." "Don't mock me, Judith. He said, what do you expect, lady? You cheat on your husband, you break a fellow's heart, and you just want to go on back to your perfect life. You can't just do that, and if you think you can, you got another thing coming." I tried to tell him. I tried to tell him that I didn't mean to hurt him, that I was confused. He didn't want to hear it, and he told me to call my husband or the plumbing company he is contracted with. He said he was not about to fix it. He told me I made my bed and to lie in it. I feel so stupid. I did really like him, but I felt guilty, and it didn't feel right, the both of us being married and all. Oh, the webs we sometimes weave, Beth. Yes, no kidding. Where do I go from here? What do I do? Well, for starters, what exactly is wrong with the plumbing? This is so awful, I hate to even say it. The toilet and the shower. I don't know how he did it, but when you flush the toilet, the shower comes on, and when you turn the shower on, the toilet flushes. It makes no sense. But one thing Bo told me is that this is what plumbers do to people like me. He said that all plumbers know that when this happens, the wife is a cheater. He then started laughing hysterically and said, all the inspectors know this as well, and he continued to laugh, and then he hung up. Beth, how does this make you feel? Awful. It's this deep internal pain, like I'm all alone in this world. It's this dark, deep, overwhelming feel of despair, as if there's nowhere to go, no place to turn. I just want to curl up and hide. I feel hurt and I feel sadness. It's like this complete emptiness inside. Judith says, does this take you back to Doug? Oh my God, Judy, that was so long ago. We were so happy, but it was so brief. Yes, I think, but wow, that was 30 years ago. After his drowning and growing up from middle school and dating that last year in high school, then losing him like that, my life was over. It took me 3 years to even think of dating then, and even then it wasn't easy. But when I met Roger, that all changed, as you know. I came back to life, and I could believe again. What about your parents? Yes, losing them in that accident. I was only 30, but yes, I'm beginning to feel that this is a combination of all those losses. Then Misty, and now, yes, Bo. It's like the same feeling, but he's living, and I feel I hurt him, and maybe more than I realized. Do you have feelings for him? Yes, I mean, I care deeply. Those few weeks were just so amazing. I wished I could have seen you that week, but felt this third week appointment with you being out of town and all was fine. I thought I was okay, but I did wish I could have seen you. I keep thinking, had I had someone to talk to, things might be different now. Different in what way, Beth? Well, Roger decided at the last minute to come out to the property that weekend, and that's when everything fell apart. With Bo and I having pretty much 2 solid weeks of time together, all of that play, love, and laughter, that's when it all changed. Bo, it's like I was choosing my husband over him. But really, I had no choice. I was feeling guilty anyway, and how could I have told Roger no? Sounds like you done got yourself in a real pickle, girl. Laugh out loud. Thanks, Judy. That doesn't help. Maybe it does, actually. I just feel like I suddenly know nothing anymore. This alone feeling you got going on, what do you think this is? Who do you have for emotional support anymore? Who is in your life now? Really? No one. No one. Roger and I are about as non-existent as anyone could be. He has no interest in the farmhouse. We pretty much sat around the short time he was there, and the talk was very matter of fact. Rather than stay the weekend, he left after just staying over from Friday afternoon to Saturday around noon. Frankly, I was glad. That's when I missed Bo. But by then, it was already too late. He no longer answered my calls, and I didn't even know about the toilet and shower yet. How did you learn about that? Well, when Bo left, he said that the bathroom was off limits and told me and Roger to just use the motorhome and that he would be back to finish up the morning of the inspection. When he didn't show or answer my calls, it was the inspector that discovered it. So, Beth, what do you want to do? I feel like I need some time, like I need to journal. You know, I was always so happy, so content. College with Roger, then the kids and my work at the school. Everything was great for so long. That's all over. It's all gone. Yes, Kyle, he's in his last year of pre-law and busy this summer as an intern. He's my son. I can't talk to him about any of this. Losing Misty like we did, maybe I just need time to reflect. Maybe some time to heal, let go, and release anything pent up. Breathe, ground yourself, center yourself. Just be with you. A little self-care goes a long way, girl. Where's all this girl stuff coming from? It's what you need right now. Don't you be making fun of my spirit guides. Yes, I know all that woo-woo stuff. Don't be knocking it. You the one that bought that old haunted house. And on top of that, you done gone cheating on your husband already, as she laughs hysterically. It's not haunted. They're sweet and gentle. It's not scary. It's a very loving feeling, like you're not alone. It's just a feeling of love and peace. Haunted ain't always a bad thing. Maybe your home will welcome and embrace your receptivity. Maybe you will feel nurtured and inspired to heal. Just ask for help from your loved ones, guardians and spirit, your angels. It can't hurt to ask. Okay, Judith, point taken. I will light a few candles. I was going to say I will take a bubble bath, but I don't know if the tub works. Maybe you should try that when you get home. I will do that. I hope it does now that I think about it. Now for our next appointment, I will be gone again and won't be able to see you for a month. What about a phone appointment? I would love to, Beth, but this is my personal vacation and time away from work. You will be fine. I'll set you up with Derek Homage. He has an office downstairs and will officially start seeing clients in 2 weeks. He's from Cincinnati. Are you comfortable working with a male? Actually, that might be more helpful for me. A man's perspective. It could either be helpful or not. Yes, I will do that. Okay, well, Beth, I love you, and I know this isn't easy, but I think if you spend some time with just you and your new home, spend some time with the boogeyman, you will find your answers. Thanks, Judy. I love you too. I don't know what to think right now, but I will do my best. The ladies hugged, and Beth popped the hatch while approaching in a straight and fast pace toward her vehicle. She took off her dress and shoes, threw them in the hatch, and left at a high rate of speed out of the parking lot. She pulled over shortly after and cried and sobbed a while before regaining enough composure to continue on her way back to the farmhouse. What she's not aware of is the divine support she has in her life. After a few turns here and there, she's on the highway almost directly home when she swerves to miss a dead, black, and hairy lump in the road. She immediately sees flashing lights in the rearview mirror. Approaching with the hairy blob in his hand, she sees through the side view mirror a cop with a clipboard in the other hand. At her driver's door, he says, "Hey lady, is this yours?" and laughs profusely. He throws the hairy blob on the hood of her car, and she screams but laughs as she's realizing it's actually a wig. She laughs and shares that it is not hers, but thought it was a critter. "You weren't using your blinkers." "What?" "Your blinkers. You haven't used your blinkers since leaving town, ma'am." "Well, I wasn't seeing any need. I've been kind of spacey. I have a lot on my mind at the moment. I'm sorry. I guess not seeing other cars, I wasn't feeling the need." "Well, I suggest you feel the need anytime you drive. I need your license, registration, and insurance, please. Oh, and by the way, are you heading to the beach?" "What? Why?" "You're wearing a bikini." "Oh, yes, of course." "No, I'm just going home. I was hot." She hands him the information needed and just wants to get home. She rests her head on top of the steering wheel while holding both sides with her hands. Upon returning about 5 minutes later, he says he will let her off with a warning. He then mentions, "By the way, I've heard your name around, and I hear you got a plumbing problem. I'm off at 11 if you want me to check your pipes." "Oh, well, thank you, but I've got a plumbing guy. Thank you, though." While laughing, "Yes, I heard. Remember, honey, you're not in Kansas anymore. You'll need to do more than click your heels to get what you want around here. While thinking, ew, what a creep, she smiles and says, okay, well, thank you for letting me know. Anything to help, ma'am. Have a nice night. She sits a few minutes after he drives away and then breaks down in tears. Feeling ashamed and dismayed by what's just happened and thinking of the mess she feels she's created, she slowly gets back to her drive home. All right, I'll stop here and I'll do a part 4 later on. Anyway, have a great day or evening. Talk to you soon. Bye.